Hello and welcome to Knit All the Yarn podcast. My name is Lisa and I live in Michigan with my husband and my kiddos. You can find me on Instagram and Ravelry as 72 Stitches. I said kiddos, kind of funny there. It's okay. This is episode 256. This will be the last time you will see my Swifty mug for a little bit because it's almost time for summer sock camp and my mugs will be coming out. I got peppermint mocha creamer. And today is Friday, May 17th, 2024, and it is 8:54 a.m. This is my YouTube channel where I share my knitting, crocheting, cross stitch, whatever crafty thing I'm up to. Today we have knitting and crochet. Yeah. I have 2 finished objects and 3 works in progress. What else do I say in the beginning here? I will have all my show notes right down there in the description box. Just click the word more a couple times right underneath the title. I'll have links to where you can find me. I'm most active on Instagram. I will have my Ravelry group down there. What else will I have? All the links to all the things that I talk about today. I will have project pages, Ravelry project pages, just for my blankets. Yeah. I want to talk about, I forgot to talk about this like last week and the week before I was going to talk about this and I forgot. I'm like, we need to do this. I need to talk about this today because it's getting close. So, knit all the stripes. It's happening, okay? This is, I think I've done this cal like for 2 summers. Maybe this is my 3rd one. It used to be called Knit All the Felici, if you've been here for a while. Felici is a self-striping yarn from Knit Picks. As of right now, they do not make it anymore, so I decided to change it up this year. I believe last summer is when they didn't have their summer update and everybody was getting mad. Like me, I was getting mad. Anyway, so this year I decided to change it to Knit All the Stripes. So, in my Ravelry group, I have the chatter thread open. I will open the FO thread sometime, pretty soon. It starts June 1st and ends August 31st. And rules, knit or crochet are allowed, any pattern. The only really rule is it needs to be self-striping yarn. It could be any self-striping. It could be indie dyed, it could be commercial yarn. If you're gonna do socks, you can. I'm allowing double dipping. I know Kay is gonna do the summer sock camp, so if you're doing socks with self-striping yarn, you can enter in both. Yeah. I think in my Ravelry group, in the chatter thread, I said that if you don't have self-striping yarn, you could do scraps, but just make sure that you can actually see the stripes. So I want to see stripes. And yeah, if you don't have to do socks, you could do hats, cowls, you could do a muscle burrow hat with self-striping yarn. Yeah, so anything you want. I just want to see stripes. I want to see stripes. All right, so if you have any questions, you can either put them down here in the comment box, or you can put them over in the chatter thread. I'm going to really try to check the Ravelry group. I did check the Knit All the Scraps and the Knit All the MKALs. The MKAL one is not as active as the Knit All the Scraps, but you guys are loving the Knit All the Scraps. There's so many blankets over there and socks, sweaters. Oh, you guys are awesome over there. Okay. I think that's my spiel. So I have my reading and watching. I talked about the Knit All the Stripes. We got Henrietta over here. If you're new, this is my emotional support chicken. I will link my Ravelry page down there. And that is a little chicken, a little nugget. A little chicken, crocheted chicken. So that's not an egg. Some people are like, is that an egg? No, that's not. That's a baby chicken. My mustache yarn from the Star Wars update came, so I'll be showing that. And I have a basket. If you follow me on Instagram, you've seen the basket with all the yarn in it. Last weekend, yeah, Mother's Day weekend, I decided to I had this basket. I'm like, I'm gonna fill it. So if you noticed it kind of being empty over here, it's because I took some yarn out and I put it in this basket, and I'm gonna focus on this for summer sock camp. I've never done this before, so we'll see. I hope I don't get overwhelmed. I didn't put that much in here. I mean, you're gonna say, yeah, you did, but yeah. So I'll talk about summer sock camp and my plans and my basket later in the episode. All right, I think that's it. Let's get on with the knitting. Finish objects. I have my notebook out so I can remember the dates. I have to remember the dates. This pair I was struggling with. I don't know if it was just the yarn. I think I talked about this last week. I was like, I don't really want to knit these. And after I recorded, it's like, I really don't want to knit these, but I powered through and I finished them. They are beautiful. Now that they're done, I don't know. I think I just wanted bright colors. And these are not bright colors. I mean, kind of. I mean, that blue's pretty bright, but. So this is West Yorkshire Spinners, J. I did, okay, for all of my socks that I'm going to be talking about today. I'll just get it all out right now so I don't have to repeat myself. I do 12 rows of 2x2 rib. I use US 1.5, which is 2.5 millimeter, 64 stitches, and the pattern is Vanilla Socks on Magic Loop by Kay, the Crazy Sock Lady. I believe that's all my spiel. These, I think the leg is like 74-ish. I like to do somewhere between 70 and 75 for my leg. I like long legs. For these, when I cast on, I cast on from the outside of the cake. And then when I did my heel flap and my heel turn, I pulled from the inside. And it was funny because these don't match. The blue and black stripes alternate. But after I finished both socks, I realized the heels match. Like, exactly. I did not intend that. I wound up, this comes in like a ball form, so you can just knit from it, but I like to cake all of my yarn up because if there's a knot in it, I want to know about it so that I can plan accordingly. But this one I didn't really care about matching. So I don't think, did I divide this in 2 cakes? I don't remember if I did. I think I did. Yeah, but somehow when I pulled from the inside of both, the heels matched. I thought that was funny. So I think I'm going to give these to my mom. She likes the West Yorkshire Spinners yarn. I mean, I could keep them, but I mean, I have enough socks, right? I think she would like these. She likes blue. I don't know about this brown and pink, but maybe she won't care. I already knit all of her socks for Christmas this year, so I don't know if I should just save these for next year or bonus pair for Christmas. I haven't decided. I was gonna keep these, but then the more I thought about it, I'm like, maybe I should give these to my mom because she's not a fan of I guess I've never knit her a pair, but she likes with like indie dyed yarn. She likes the warm woolly yarn like this, and Opal and Regia, Patton's Croy. She loves those types of yarn, so I think maybe I'll just give these to her. and I can just wear the indie dyed stuff. And dates. I almost forgot. I started these May 8th. May 8th. And I finished them May 13th. So yeah, they took a little while compared to the next pair that I'm going to show you that you didn't even see as a whip. I think in my brain, I really wanted to make those, and I cast on these instead, and that was my mistake. So these ones, oh, I love these so much. These are mine. I'm keeping these. Oh my word. Oh, look at these. It's kind of funky right there. What's going on? It's all right. Look at these. These are Mustache Yarn C3PO. This yarn was in my stash for probably 6 or 7 years. And it is a crime. I mean, look at these. And I knit them in like 3 days, 4 days. 13, 14, 15, 16, yeah, 4 days. I started these May 13th and I finished them yesterday, May 16th. I used, Lolo did it. I don't know what this one's called. I think it's Angry Hippos. Oh, we got the PA system. I have a window open today. I don't know if you can hear the birds or the PA system, the high school over there, but yeah, I have a windows open. It's hot. We'll talk about weather later, but it's hot. But oh, I love these so much. Love them. These are mine. I really don't have anything else to say about these. I think I did 70 some row for the leg. Oh, I love them. Yes. Mine. These are mine. I really don't have anything else to say about these. Same pattern, same needles. Yeah. These weren't even a whip, and I finished them. I think I had the yarn caked up last episode, but I did not start them. So that's my finished objects. Oh, I also finished my friend's birthday gift, but I'm not showing it. I think before I package it up, sometime soon, I need to, maybe I'll make a little video clip of it, and then once she gets it, and it's in her hands, and she's seen it and opened it, whatever close to episode that is, I will sneak that in there and you can see it. That's the plan, but I don't know if I will remember. We'll see. Got a loud truck going by. It might be a bus. Sorry about that. I don't know, everything seems loud, but when I replay this, it's probably not going to seem that loud. Oh well. All right. So those are my sock finish objects. Now we're going to go on to whips. And this is where I'm like having a problem. I'm conflicted of what to do, and I shouldn't be because it's dumb. Okay. Summer sock camp's coming, and I'm having a hard time. Like, I have one sock whip, and I feel like it will be done before summer sock camp, but I don't know when. Will I be done Wednesday? What am I gonna do for 2 days? Will it be done on Thursday? If it's done on Thursday, that's fine. But I don't want to have a couple days where I'm not knitting any socks. But whips count, so maybe I shouldn't worry about it. But look what time it is. So this is, so far, all of my Mustache Yarn Star Wars scraps. So it is scrappy Star Wars time. So I was thinking, I'm making a pair for me, obviously. But maybe right after I'm done with these, I don't know how I'm going to feel after I finish these. I might be like, I don't want to do scrappy. Or I might be, I want to do scrappy. So I was thinking about making a pair for my friend too. I mean, I have not even finished all of my Star Wars yarn mustache There's a few in there. I haven't even finished all of it. So I decided, you know what, let's just start making scrappy socks with this because I'm gonna have a ton. And pretty sure Amy and I are gonna have lots of scrappy Star Wars socks in our future. The socks are living in my scrappy bag by Bags from Awesome Granny. Tag. This is my dedicated scrappy sock bag. If you see this bag, I'm working on scrappy socks. The heels and toes, I have two different yarns here. I'm gonna go with Bright and Crazy for heels and toes. I haven't decided. Maybe Amy's will be this pink and mine will be the white rainbow. I haven't decided. This one is Lemonade Chop. I don't know the colorway name. I know it's Lemonade Chop. And this one is Mama Just Knits. This is the Frankly Lisa colorway. All of you are like, please knit socks with that. And I'm like, heels and toes. Sorry. I was gonna buy another skein, but it looked like she doesn't have the pre-order up anymore. So, womp womp. It's like, well, I can get another skein and knit a whole sock, and then I'll have even more extras for scrappies. But it's not in the shop anymore. That's okay. All right, I'm kind of doing them tandem-ish. So I got two on the needles. Two on two different needles, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So here's what I got so far. We got cuffs and just a second, bird. I have my window open, but there's no screen on it, on that part of the window, and a bird just kind of flew up. And if a bird flies in here, I'm gonna freak out. I think we're good. I think I lied. Because it's open just enough where I bet a bird can squeeze in here. Oh geez, now I'm gonna have a panic attack of bird flying in here. Okay. So here we are. Same thing, magic loop. I knit, oh, let's see. These are Chiaogoo red lace needles. That's what I'm trying to say. 32-inch cord, magic loop. My markers, I'm going to be counting rows. I have a video linked down below of why I do that and how I do that. It's not my video, but thank you, Kay, for making that video. She gets that question all the time, and so do I. So I just link her video down below my videos all the time. Yeah. So these are going to be mismatch. I am not going to try to plan these. Mustache yarn, the cakes do match, but the repeats are like really, really long. And I don't want to use up all one colorway for like the leg and all one for the foot, because that's essentially what it would be like. And some of my scraps don't match because I took yarn out to make for my cozy memories. So I'm just gonna go crazy. And yeah. So I don't know if I want to do another pair just like this right after this one for my friend Amy. I haven't decided. Or if I'm gonna dig in my basket. I don't know. I don't know why I'm worrying about it so much because this is Friday and I haven't even finished these yet. I just started them. Yeah, so that is my sock whip. Or I could cast on another pair right now and I could do like 4 at a time. Just have them started. Her socks are, my socks are usually like total rows are like 140-ish, 44, somewhere around there. For hers, I do like maybe 130. I do her like a little bit shorter than mine. So essentially they're like the same. They're like 10 rows less than my socks. So I don't know. I haven't decided what I'm gonna do yet. I like to focus on one pair, but I think, could I get 4 socks done between now and summer sock camp? Scrappy socks. That make me overwhelmed? I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud. You're welcome. So this will go up on Monday, so leave a comment below. I know Amy's gonna say cast on some more socks for me. I know what that's her vote. All right, now we're gonna talk about my blankets. Now it is starting to get hot, and now I am not in the mood to work on these blankets very much. So they might be going in timeout. I haven't decided yet. My cozy memories, what we're gonna talk about here. I have enough scraps to do one more row. So I don't know if I'm just gonna like do one more row and be done with this for a little bit. I don't know yet. I mean, for this one, I'm probably gonna have to. I have enough yarn to do one more row. And when I say I ran out of yarn, I am just doing tonals and speckles with this one, and I don't have any more scraps that are at least 10 grams in my stash. So this is a marker from Twin Mountain Handcrafts, a little stack of books. That's where I was for May. I'm keeping track. I would like to do one more row on this, so I have 2 rows done for May, and then we'll just call it until I get some advent calendars or some minis from some people. Where are my stitch markers? Right there. So I did 6. There they are. I have no idea what yarns there. No idea. Probably some row ones, some Hue Loco, and some advent calendars. Probably. So yep, I did 6. So this is the Coziest Memories by Kemperay. I'm changing it up a little bit to do DK. I have a project page for it. Ravelry project page. I'm doing 20 by 20, and I'm using a US 4 3.5 millimeter. I also have notes on how I do my edges, so you have these, so they're easy to pick up. I have notes on that in there. Yeah, let's see, it's 12 squares across this way, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ooh, 9 rows. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, 9 rows. So whatever 12 times 9 is, that's how many squares I have. I know it's over 100. I don't know my times tables after that. No idea. I'm not even gonna guess. I know it's over 100. But here we are. Love it. I am weaving my ends in as I go. Here's the back. I like to weave them in when I have 4 squares right here. So that's why the top row is crazy. So I might, I don't know. Do I try to do the whole row this week? And then just put this one away? I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. I'm going to work on some squares today. So I don't know what I'm going to do yet. To be determined. I mean, I would kind of like to, I mean, I love working on it, but I think I kind of need a break. I started this was my Christmas Eve cast on. So I've done all of this since then. So I might save this and wait till I get some scraps. Trying not to buy minis. I really want to buy minis, but trying to be good. But oh, look at that. I love it when it's all folded up like that. Nice. And now we got my crochet blanket, my granny stripe blanket. Now this one is getting big. I am to the point now where I think I might put one more ball in after this, and it might be done. So I don't know if I should stop or if I should keep going with this. You do. I'm like, I don't know. I've been doing like at least 30 minutes a day. This is my granny stripe blanket, if I had not said that already. I'm doing a magic knot ball. In my Ravelry project page, I have links to this, the magic knot ball, how to do this, and the pattern. I got 50 grams left. 50 grams. Now I'm like keeping an eye on the window. I saw that one bird, but he was on my garage, which is really close to my house, obviously. We have a attached garage. And I could see him. I'm like, you do not come over here. All right, here we are. Also, Twin Mountain Handcrafts markers on here. The to-go cup, that's where I started for May. And then this is this week. So I'm doing, I chained 302 stitches. Yes, I stood up. Now this is heavy, so it did stretch a little, and it's super wash yarn. But it was on the floor, and it like came up to like here on me. So it's really, really close. It's really close. So I don't know. I might still work on it. I mean, when it gets hot, I just don't wanna. But here we are. I mean, and all of those markers are like marking months. February, March, April, May, June, you know, all those months. Actually, I don't have a June one on there, but there we are. That is the blanket. I'm going to move my marker. So I might just like stick to a half hour a day. It's going to be like in the 80s. Like today through Tuesday, so I don't know if this is going to get much work on it this week. We will see. Oh man, I gotta... We will see. It's getting close. I would love to finish it, but then a part of me is like, I don't want to finish it. Because I loved working on this so much. I loved adding all of the magic knot balls in my stash down stats. I mean, I guess I could just make another one, right? Do I need another blanket? No, not really. This one's probably going to go on the couch and just be an extra blanket. There were times this winter where we were kind of fighting over blankets. I'm trying to fold this, but I don't know why I am, because I'm sitting down and it's not going to fold very nice. Anyway, we were fighting over blankets. Now, I mean, we have enough blankets. But my kids were like, I don't want to go in my room and get my blanket. So having this blanket on the couch for next winter will solve that problem. I mean, I have my own blanket. My husband has his own blanket. My youngest is the one that was like, I want a blanket. So I don't know if she will steal that or if I'll just put it on the couch. I'll probably just put it on the couch. She has enough blankets on her bed. But I'm using a D 3.25 hook. This is Clover hooks, my faves. And that is all of my whips. So you may or may not see blankets. Well, you'll probably see blankets next week. I probably won't have a lot done on them. But I kind of like the idea of finishing that one row of my cozy memories and just like putting it in hibernation until, I don't know, late summer or until I get more minis. I am like all like summer sock camp, but I'm like, all right, you're gonna want to work on other things besides socks. Because if you work on socks all summer and that's all you do, you're gonna get bored. So we'll see. I do have one thing that's not a sock that I'm thinking about casting on, but I haven't decided yet. So that leads us into acquisitions, stash enhancement. So if you're still here for yarny stuff, stick around. I will also be talking about my summer sock camp basket here in a minute after this, and then we'll get on to reading and watching. These are mustache yarn. This was the Star Wars update. I don't believe these are in her shop anymore. So I'm sorry if you missed it. But mustache yarn is starting to do like speckled yarns. So it looks so bizarre to have a mustache label on this because she does self-striping. She's a queen of self-striping. So I was like, what? What is this? This is called Death Star Retirement Party. I was thinking about making a muscle bra out of this. So maybe after I'm like, put my blankets down for a little bit, maybe I will like work on this instead. That's kind of what I'm thinking. We'll see, we'll see. I could cast this on before summer sock camp instead of socks. I don't know. My brain's just, I don't know what I want to do yet. Looks like there is I just found a split in the yarn. I don't like that, but that's okay. It'll be a muscle bra. I could just cut it out. Yeah. So I believe this is all just one skein. She didn't divide this. Doesn't look like she did. It'd be kind of silly if she did. But yeah. So this is definitely gonna be a muscle bra hat. I was gonna do socks, and I'm like, wait a second. Muscle bra. I've been really wanting to cast another one of those on. And this one I splurged. I got the 50 gram mini with it. Because, I mean, look at it. So this one is Ahsoka. I'm surprised she named it Ahsoka. Usually she has, with her Star Wars, she's changed the names up a little bit. But that one, she just called it Ahsoka. Love it. I love all those grays with that green. So I'm probably gonna, since I have a 50 grams, I'm definitely gonna do cuffs, heels, and toes with this. Or cuffs and heels. I don't know. You guys all know about my thing with the self-striping with the toes. I know some of you commented like, do this. And I'm like, I don't know. Or yeah, maybe I'll just do heels and cuffs. And then I can use this for my scrappy Star Wars socks, because this is called Rebel Lightsaber. So I could do that too. Maybe I do. Maybe I'll do cuffs and heels. For some odd reason, that feels weird to me. If I'm gonna do two, it would be toes and cuffs. I mean toes and heels. I'm either toes or heels, just heels, or heels, toes, and cuffs. I don't know. Cuffs and heels just seems weird to me. But I don't know. Maybe I'll do that. Oh, look at that. It's beautiful. So that is my stash enhancement that I'm not supposed to be buying yarn, but it's a Star Wars update. And I have all the colors already, and she came out with new ones. So if she's going to come out with new ones, I'm going to continue buying them because I have to collect them all. And I don't know when I'm going to cast those on. Those might sit in my stash for a little bit. At least this one. I kind of want to knit some of my old my old Star Wars yarns before I break that one out. But we'll see. Maybe I'll get through all my Star Wars. I have high hopes. All right, you guys ready to see the summer sock camp basket? Now this might change. I did add one in there after talking last week, and then a couple people DM me with a particular yarn and they're like, look at this, and I'm like, oh, dang it, I gotta cast that on. I kind of knew that was gonna happen, but I got this basket from Amazon years and years and years ago, but oh, look at this gloriness. Oh, so the one said yarn I was talking about, saying, I don't know if I want to cast it on. I put that in here. This is the Halloween colorway. Halfway to Haunts. Yeah, I added that one in there. Now this basket might get added in here. I put 14 skeins in here, and last year I looked. I knit 23 socks for summer side camp last year. And I believe last year I was not knitting heel flaps and gussets. I think I did my first heel flap and gusset like July-ish when Stephen West did his mystery sock knit along. By the way, I'm not doing that this year. I know you're probably all heartbroken, but I'm not into pattern socks whatsoever. I've knit like 2. Now 2 of them were, they were both West Knits patterns, and his socks don't fit me very well. I don't wear them. I didn't enjoy knitting them that much. So yeah, maybe I need to do other people's patterns, because his stitch counts for his socks are weird. Just saying. I mean, he doesn't have a 64 count. It's like 60 or 72 or something, or 78. I don't know. They're weird. Anyway. So this basket might get stuff added to it. There might be stuff left behind, but I just went through and I picked out all of my bright happy colors that I wanted it. I mean, and this is not very bright and happy, but I mean, it's neon-ish. This is Sci-Fi from Nomadic Yarns. So these ones are kind of like dark and moody, but it's okay. And I decided, like, I'll try to knit these as I get them, the Halloween Club. And when it gets to be September, August, scrappy socks. That's what I'm going with, because I don't want to, I know I said this with the Christmas one, I'm like, I'll save them and knit them at Christmas time. And then I thought, you're going to have 9 skeins of sock yarn to knit. That's going to overwhelm you. Don't do that. So that's what we're doing. And I got some opal in here. All my bright opal colors. I'm not going to go through all of this, but maybe I will. Fastly. Star Wars yarn. I just added this in here so that I continue to knit the Star Wars yarn. I think I want to knit this one next. This is R2D2. And I mean, look at that label. That is a really old label. So I kind of want to knit this Star Wars next. And this one is BB-8. BB-8. And I got a lot of Freckled Whimsy in here. Oh, I got this one. This one, Exploding Rainbows. Is it? Yep. Exploding Rainbows. Oh. Love that one. I'm looking forward to that one. This one. This is Tropic Like It's Hot. Mostly bought that for the name, but I do love it. Bright. Squeeze the Day. This was an August yarn of the month. I like that one too. And this one, Scrappy Socks. Amy from Happy Little Yarn gave me this for birthday or Christmas. I don't remember. But this is her, what is it? Does it say? Yep, the Black Lake collection. She's not dyeing that anymore, but oh, look at that. And then this one. This one was a like a donation charity type thing, so I don't think she's dyeing this anymore either. I Would Die for You, The Sheep, Pretty Twisted Yarns. I think this is gonna be some pooling magic. I bought this last like June, so it's like I need to knit that. So yeah, that's pretty much all in the basket. Sugar Quill. This is an extra Harry Potter skein that I snagged. And then one more that's you have not seen in here. Might as well go through all of it. Sunshine and Snow Cones. This was July yarn of the month? Yeah, July yarn of the month. So that is what's in the basket. It might change. It might get added to. I might just pull from my stash. But that is the basket of happiness. So we'll see. I kind of want to like, I took a picture. I put it on Instagram, but I didn't have this one in there. So I don't know if I'm going to retake a picture or not. And then like show you my progress as the summer goes. But I also want to, I don't know if you can see them, my drawing a blank. My mystery skeins that I've wrapped up, I have 5 left. I would really like to get through all of those too this summer. I don't know. Is that a bit much? I don't know. We'll see. I feel like it's not, because if I focus on one sock, I can, like these, like I got these down in 4 days. So if I'm just really focusing on socks, I probably could get them done. We'll see. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. I'm not really like, I must knit all of these in this basket or else. If I'm not feeling one, I'm not feeling it, and I'll knit it some other time. As I've learned with these socks. Before I cast these on, I'm like, I have no idea what to cast on. So I just, Avira picked a number. So I'm like, I'll just pick one of these. And as I started them, I was like, I don't want to do these. So now I'm like, kind of like in that mode where like, I have one sock whip, but if I finish it on like Tuesday, what am I going to do for Wednesday and Thursday? Kay said whips count, so maybe I'll just cast on. I mean, part of me is like, I want to finish all of my sock whips and start fresh on Friday, but if I only have one sock whip, I mean, I'm kind of envious at all these people that have like, a part of me is like, people that have like these like 10 sock whips, and I would love, I mean, if I could handle 10 sock whips, I would love to like, it'd be satisfying to me to like go through each one and just bam, 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 get them all the way done. But having more than like 2 sock whips is like overwhelming to me. So that's just not how I roll at this moment in time. I mean, I have enough needles to have 10 whips, 10 sock whips. All right, that is all of my yarny talk. So if you don't want to hear me talking about life stuff and reading and watching, I will see you next week. If you still want to keep knitting, I will talk a little bit more, but not too much because we're at 42 minutes. 42 minutes. Okay, reading, same thing. Crown of Midnight. So this is the book 2 in Throne of Glass. I'm like 91%. I thought I was going to finish this week, but didn't. It's starting to get good now. Part of me is like, I have no idea what's going on. But I guess I'm just going to keep going. That's what happens when you read at night. You don't remember much. I'm like drifting, and I'm like, who is going on? I mean, a lot of this has a lot of characters, and they're going back and forth, and that's not helpful. But I think I'm getting it. I think we're getting it. Yeah, reading that on my Kindle. No audiobooks this week because Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift is in my head, in my ears, and nothing else. Nothing else. At least when my earbuds are in. Or my AirPods, earbuds, whatever you want to call them. All right, watching. My husband and I were able to finish Loki season 2 before we canceled Disney Plus tier. So now we just have Netflix. We're watching Resident Alien season 2. If you've not seen that show, please go watch it. Oh my word, it is so funny. It's so good. It's I would say it's science fiction. There's an alien that lands on Mars. He takes over a human body form, and he's trying to I don't want to give too much away, but he's an alien in a human body form, and it's hilarious. I love it. And oh, and I finished Doctor Who. I got my caffeinate shirt on, my Dalek caffeinate shirt. I finished all of the old Doctor Who's. I started this in November, so it took me like 7 months to watch all of them. I loved all of them. Now the fifth and sixth Doctor, not so much. The seventh, I was enjoying that one. I like the seventh Doctor. The sixth Doctor, I love his outfits. The fifth Doctor is the scarf killer. If you're here, if you've been for a while, you know, you know. Yeah, I loved 1 through 4. I loved 1 because it was black and white, and you know, it was cheesy. I mean, the whole thing was pretty cheesy. I think the last season was, I think it was 89 is when it stopped. But I watched those on Tubi. If you have Tubi, it's free. It has ads. I don't know how much longer they're going to be on there, but they have all of the episodes, Doctor 1 through 7. This was like one of my bucket list things. Like, I wanted to watch all of them from start to finish in order, and I was able to do that without paying for BritBox, because I think that was where it was, or the only way you could watch it at one point in time. So I was so happy that Tubi put it on there. I mean, the ads were kind of annoying, but it was free. I just dealt with it. It wasn't that bad. Usually it was like, there's one in the middle and like one in the beginning. And sometimes there wasn't even one in the beginning. So, I don't know. It's random, but I loved it. 10 out of 10, recommend. If you like cheesy sci-fi shows. Yeah. And the movie we watched last Friday for our movie day or movie night, was Unfrosted. That is the new movie on Netflix about the Pop-Tarts. And ever since I've seen that movie, I've been craving Pop-Tarts. I know Pop-Tarts are the worst thing that you can put in your body, but oh my, I haven't had a Pop-Tart in years. Oh, they're so good. My favorite Pop-Tarts are the s'mores. That one's probably my like all-time favorite. S'mores. I like the cherry and the strawberry. I think that's it. Cherry, strawberry, and s'mores. What are your favorite Pop-Tarts flavors? Comment below if you would like. But yeah, every time I see that movie, I'm like, I want Pop-Tarts. So that's the movie we watched. I don't know what we're gonna watch today. It was the movie, it was alright. It's got Jerry Seinfeld in it. It's got a lot of Melissa McCarthy and some other people. I can't remember them, but it was pretty good. It was worth a watch. Yeah. So watch that. And that's it for reading and watching. Life stuff. Weather. It's gonna get hot, I said. We got like, I think 80 today. I don't remember. There's some 86s in there, some 85s, some 82s from now until Tuesday. So the air is definitely going to be on. I am a delicate flower and I do not like heat. Yeah. And then after that, it's going to go back to 60s. So I don't know what's going on. The weather is just, Mother Nature's like, here's some summer for you. I'm like, I don't want it. I don't want it right now. I don't want summer. Other than that, I really don't have anything for life stuff. It was pretty boring week. I love boring weeks. My kids had orthodontist appointment this week. My oldest had her braces tightened up. My youngest just had hers checked out. She doesn't have braces, like I've said. They're like, right now they're in the phase of like adjusting her jaw. So she has rubber bands and she has like metal things in the top and the bottom, and she has rubber bands to connect them. So they just took a look at it and said everything looks good, keep doing what you're doing. So yeah. And her rubber bands didn't even change, so she's just keep on chugging along with the braces. Oh my, I feel like summertime. Sometime this summer, I think my youngest is gonna get the braces, I think. My oldest, I guess in August, she will have them a year. It just seems crazy. I mean, she's like, I hate braces. And I'm like, you've already had them for almost a year already. She's like, really? Like, this is May, so you have a couple more months, but the summer's gonna fly by. So yeah, it's like been almost a year with her and braces. Which is bananas. I can't wait for them to like take them all off and see her straight teeth. Oh, I can't wait. I'm excited for that. I don't know if she is, but I'm excited. They're already looking really, really good. Can't really see her bottom that much because her bottom was like really bad. So yeah, I don't know how long, at least another year probably. I don't know what the period time was. I think they said somewhere between 18 and 24 months. So it could be another half a year. Anyway, that's enough with braces. That's it. I don't really have anything else. Summer sock camp is coming. I am excited. I am pumped. I don't know why. It's summer. It's usually summer sock camp year round for me, if you've been here for a while. I like to knit socks. So we might see my blankets one more time. One more episode. And then maybe I'll just put them away for a little bit. We'll see if I can finish 12 squares. I don't know. Can I finish 12 squares in a week? Is that too much? If I do 6, if I do 3 today, 3 on Sunday, and I do 1 a day, that's not 6. Maybe I'll have to do 4 today. I don't know. I'm just doing math in my head. Yeah. So I might have 6 squares done on my blanket or 12. And then I will show it and then we'll see. And then maybe it'll be hibernation for that blanket. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling, when it gets hot out, I get to a point where it's like I don't want to work on my blankets. But then when it gets to be like August, it's like I want to get the blankets back out. So we will see. I do plan on casting on a regular fingering weight Cozy Memories on my birthday, which is August 17th. So I do plan on working on that. So maybe I'll put the other blankets away. Maybe I'll finish the crochet, the granny stripe. I don't know. This is me yammering, rambling, thinking out loud. So we'll see. And also probably repeating myself, sorry. Thanks for listening to me talk about what I'm going to do here. I still haven't decided what I'm doing, but that's where I'm at. I'm excited for the summer sock camp. I hope you are. Are you guys excited? Did you guys make a basket? Did you guys make a basket? If you did, don't do this to yourself, okay? I am an overachiever and I knit socks a lot. And I know a lot of people are like, that is way too many. I mean, really? Is that necessary? I'm trying to podcast. I know I'm almost done. But you don't need to honk. That's not cool, okay? Anyway, if you don't do this to yourself, I don't want you to stress out, okay? If you see this, and I hope I don't stress you out if you see this basket and go, oh my word, how are you going to do that? If you want to just knit one sock and see where it goes, pick out 3 and do 1 a month, that's cool too. But yeah, I like to knit socks. And I knew how many I knit last year, so I kind of went down a little bit. I didn't put 23 in here. I just did 14, and I will go from there. All right, I think that's it. I am rambling. This is me rambling, and we're gonna stop. Yes, if you have any questions or comments, put them right down there. Let me know if you're excited for summer sock camp. Also, summer sock camp is not my knit along, it's Kay of the Crazy Sock Ladies. I forgot to mention this, but I will link her Ravelry group down below for the summer sock camp. They'll have all the rules and all that over there, so go check that out. Yeah, I was going to mention that in the beginning and I forgot. So if you stuck around, you know, you know. If you look at my show notes, you'll see it. I did all caps, Summer Suck Camp. And then I had her Ravelry Group linked down below. Okay, let me know if you're interested in Knit All the Stripes, if you're ready for that. If you are, the chatter thread is open. Go ahead and chatter away. I didn't mention that whips are allowed in that. So if you're casting on something for Summer Sock Camp, go for it. You can cast on now if you want. I don't really care. Whips are allowed. All right. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. And hopefully I will see you next week. Bye.